is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope that you are ready for yet another cleaning motivation. So today we are tackling the backyard. As you can see, there is a lot of work that needs to be done back here. So if you can, just go ahead and pop me up on your screen, computer, tablet, or phone, and let's get into this cleaning. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each time I upload a new video. So I'm starting out with picking up all of the sticks in the backyard. We've been having a lot of storms come through here, and we live in a very heavily tree area. So sticks are always in this backyard. And as you can see, they come in all shapes and sizes. So I'm just throwing all the sticks back into the stick pile at the back of the yard. And we are currently looking for someone to come and pick them up because we would much rather try to do that the safer way than burning them. We do live in a dense area with a lot of foliage, so we don't want to cause any issues. These bushes here are ivy bushes that really need to be cut down, so I'm thinking about tackling those. So I did prepare some water to wash off the back door, but when I stepped outside, I realized that there was just a lot of trash around the steps. So I decided to get the rake out and try to get these leaves, trash, and some sticks away from the house. My husband also wanted to lay down some granules, insecticide down by the house as well. So I didn't want there to be any barrier or anything keeping it from being able to soak into the ground. So I figured this was probably the best bet. And as usual, fighting the outside bugs and fighting for my life. So just a fun fact that I thought would be really cool to add in this video. The music that you are hearing has been produced and engineered by my husband. So if you are someone who is looking for an engineer, a music producer, or anything of that nature, go check out my husband's page at Dono D Music or Dono World TV. And he has a lot of good stuff there. I definitely would recommend you guys to go check him out. There is so much weed and weeds around this house. You can definitely tell that the previous people who lived here didn't really get to it, or even if they did, it just kept coming back. It's very invasive. The plan here is to create some sort of rock bed or like a garden bed, but we just have to figure out how to kill this off and keep it off because this stuff grows back like crazy. We've cut this multiple times and it's always come back. So yeah, I guess we'll have to go with something a little bit stronger. So I'm just still raking up all of these loose sticks. I did plan on mowing the yard, so I didn't want anything to get caught in the mower. So I'm just raking up all of the sticks as best I can and putting them in like a pile by the gate. And as you can see here, I decided to take a break from raking because my arms were hurting and clean off the back door just a little bit. I wondered if I could probably rent a power washer, but at the time I just didn't think about it. So a bucket and a broom is what I resorted to, and it got the job done just as well. But next time around, I do believe that I will be trying to rent some sort of power washer or hose or something, just to get this thing really cleaned off because it is definitely muddy back here. I think that's just one of the things of having so much mud and dirt and all of that stuff around and living in an area where there's so many trees. And all of this rain that we have been getting has just been splashing up into the door and just making it just look so dirty, and I can't stand it. So this is what we are doing. All right, so this is what it was looking like by our back door step before, and this is after. Like I said, I do have a few plans here to make it look a little bit more appealing, but it got the job done and it looks a lot better back here. So next I am going ahead and mowing the yard. I just wanted the grass to have a little bit more uniform look. And I actually got this lawnmower from Amazon. So if you're looking for something cheap, something lightweight, if you're a woman doing a lot of yard work back here and you don't want the hassle of fighting with a bigger lawnmower, this is actually a 13 or 16. I'm not quite sure. I don't remember here. But it's one of those inch lawnmower. It is battery powered. And one battery got me through the entire backyard back here on one charge. So I definitely say that is pretty good. I would definitely recommend it if you have a smaller yard for sure, and if you are looking for something a little bit more lightweight. I also just wanted to add that the song that you are hearing now is not my husband's production from here on out. So again, if you guys want to check out his channel, it is Donna World TV, and check out some of the things that he has done over there as well. So one of the things that I definitely find calming to me is actually getting outside and doing some yard work. I know a lot of people don't really consider this relaxing, but for me, I don't know, maybe it's an accomplishment thing. Maybe it's just getting like a workout in. I find this so relaxing. If I have a hard day or if I just have a lot on my mind, I would much rather be outside doing some sort of work back here, or even in the front yard. You might even catch me out there with my husband some days, cutting the yard and weed whacking and doing all that as well. I just love being outside. Back here, the plans are to, like I said, create a sort of rock or garden bed. I also want to put a garden back here as well. Have a good seating arrangement, maybe like a gazebo or something, maybe a fire pit, and a place for us to grill. So there are definitely a lot of plans that I have for this backyard, but first I just want to get into the habit of maintaining it. I am a believer of maintaining anywhere that you are. I'm so grateful that we were able to get the opportunity to even just be here in this home. I am someone who believes that it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter where you live. If you take care of your space will take care of you. And I feel like also being a good steward of the space also opens up the door for God to just bless you with so much more. So this is what it is looking like after I mowed the yard. And so I'm just still mowing back here. Like I said, this is a pretty large space. So I would recommend, if you have a yard about this big, maybe getting a bigger lawnmower. For me, it's a good workout, so I don't mind it at all. So now I am tackling this bush here. What's so crazy is that there is actually a rose bush here, but it somehow has also grown around like this poison ivy bush as well, and it's choking the life out of the rose bush. So I'm just trying to figure out a way on how to see if I can even save this thing, or maybe just cut out the ivy first and see if it'll allow the rose bush to grow properly, or I may just have to remove the root of everything and just completely start over. It was beautiful when spring first started. You could just see the roses getting ready to form, but then the ivy just took over and it seems like it just choked the life out of it. So I was kind of sad about that, because I do love florals and hydrangeas and rose bushes, and I really want to plant some back here. All right, you guys, so this is the insecticide that my husband put down just a few days ago. So these are the granules. So we're hoping that we have been getting a lot of rain, and with this rain has been coming like earwigs and ants, which we seem to have really bad in this area. So he put this down and he watered it. So I haven't seen anything in the last few days, but we shall see. I would definitely say give it a try. It does seem to be working. He only put it around our house. He didn't put it like in the entire yard. We'd probably have to get another bag for that. Maybe like a grass seed spreader thing. So, yep. So once my husband got done spreading the insecticide, he went ahead and pretty much threw away the pile that I made, and that was all that I did for this day. So that is what we started off with. This is in the middle before I tackled the bushes, and this next clip is when I cut the bushes down, and that was pretty much all I did. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay notified whenever I post a new one.